Yo, 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 how y'all doing today? Welcome to the Icy Scoop. My name is Ling,
And my name is Alan.
and this is episode four.
Four?
Four.
Yeah.
Four,
We got
four,
that far
four, four.
already.
We got the faux, like that Wendy shit. But we're not cheap, though. Don't get it
Hell no.
wrong.
Don't get it wrong.
Don't get it twisted.
I look bougie, literally.
I'm wearing that Icy. This is actually an Icy drop. It says Más amor, por favor. I actually dropped it.
I'm gonna have to actually get that.
It's actually not available anymore. It was a Valentine's capsule that I dropped last year, February of 2021 for Valentine's
You're gonna
Day.
have to dig up something.
We'll see. We'll see what I can do. But I wore this shirt today purposely because I feel like we need more love in the world. You feel me?
Always.
We need way more love in the world.
Too much hate in this world to not show love.
There's been so much going on. That's why we're naming the episode "What in the World?"
What in the world?
Like
so much shit going on right now. Like so much shit. But let's start off with the women's rights.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, I feel like most people, like I think 85% of Americans agree with this, agree with the fact that what just happened earlier this week, or actually last week, I'm sorry, I stand corrected, last week when the Supreme Court overruled Roe versus Wade, bro, come on now. Where are we living at?
We're backwards at that point.
The 1900s, like the early 1900s, the fucking 1800s, where women didn't have rights. Like, what is the point? I want to know what the thought process is, because I'm sorry, but religion is not enough.
Nope.
Like, we're not living in the freaking.
And everybody has their own beliefs, but don't push it. Don't push your beliefs on other people.
Absolutely not.
To each their own.
Yeah, man.
But
like
to take away their rights.
That's just not fair, because it's the same people that were complaining about, oh, we don't want to wear masks, it's my body, my right. But then you're literally telling a woman when she can have a baby, how she can have a baby, what choices she needs to make with her life. You know, like that doesn't make sense whatsoever. How are you all about, protecting life, but what is really life? Like, let's actually look up the definition of life, because I feel like a lot of people,
they get confused.
with what life is. So what is life? Let's look up the definition. Google this shit. Life: the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. The existence of an individual human being or animal, right? So life starts obviously when you're kind of still in the womb, your life, but you're not born. So you're not doing anything. You're part of somebody else. You're part of that woman that's holding you. And my biggest issue is, okay, you guys want to claim you're so pro-life, but when these kids are born, you don't give a fuck about their lives.
Right. They go to foster care.
You don't give a fuck about their lives. We've been talking every episode about how many fucking kids that go to school don't get to come home at the end of the day.
At all.
And what do? They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They don't care about reforming gun laws.
Yeah,
They don't care about how it's affecting kids and the lives of these kids.
They want to protect the kids.
They're taking away free school lunches.
What?
There's over 400,000 foster care kids that are completely neglected by the government. The government's not putting any more money into the foster care programs. Lots of kids being passed around from house to house. A lot of those kids.
Why don't they focus on that and focus on taking away a woman's right? Like, yeah, it's something in her stomach. Like, it's the living thing in her stomach. But if she don't want it, she don't want it. Like, it is what it is. And as a man, like, for me looking in, it's like, okay, let's say my girlfriend was pregnant, and we talked about it, and we're not ready, and we're both like, okay, we're good. Let's get an abortion, and I'll be ready. I'll be a dad. I'll be a dad today. But let's say we go to the abortion route. I'm all in. She want to get an abortion. That's her choice. At the end of the day, yeah, my semen's in her. I have somewhat of a right, and most men think they have all the right, but they don't at all. She has the decision. She has the biggest. She has most of the decision, more than half. Like, literally, she has 99% of the decision. That 1% don't even care. Don't even matter. It is what it is. But to take a woman's right to give birth, wow, we're literally going 50 years.
I just think they're going about it backwards, because if you're claiming you're pro-life, why not take care of the kids that are already alive and they have a
Why not
life,
focus on that?
rather than try to bring more kids into this world when you have such a fucked up world and such a fucked up system? And regardless of you taking away the right to an abortion, doesn't mean you're taking away that right. Like, people are still going to be having abortions, except they're going to do it illegally. They're going to do it unsafely.
Unsafe.
A lot of women are going to kill themselves
Die.
so that they can kill the baby. A lot of women are going to be killed by their partners.
Yeah.
Like a
That's
lot
true.
of these politicians that have mistresses that love to be out and about and have a bunch of other women other than their wives, they're gonna end up being the killers of these women, because those women are not gonna be able to have those abortions. Like, and people don't think about that. I don't think these old people in the Supreme Court and all these Congress people are thinking about all these things.
I feel like, why do we have old folks in the Supreme Court? Like, yeah, we're going into the modern age. Yeah, we're going up. Like, we're going into the future. But we still have old folks thinking from the past, thinking from past laws. And literally, we're going backwards.
Yeah.
To write off a woman's right to give birth, to have an abortion.
But it's because that's literally the definition of conservative. Conservatives, they want to conserve things and they want to keep things how they are. They don't want to progress. They're not progressive. They don't want to move with the times. They want to stay in control. They want to control people. They want to keep the same laws. They're not thinking about, okay, well, we're in the new ages. We're in the new times. They don't care about those things. They want to stay stuck in the past.
You think they're gonna turn into China, where it's like you can only have a certain amount of babies?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
You think it's gonna turn that
The
way?
thing is that China, they have an overpopulation problem. And like I was
that's true.
talking, like I was talking in the last podcast, the problem with America is that people are not having enough babies. That's why they want to force people to have more babies, because all they think about is money.
Money.
All they think about is,
But there's no baby formula on the fucking shelves.
that's another thing. How are you pro-life, but these same people that voted against a bill that could help replenish baby formula voted no? Conservatives, pro-life people, the same people saying, oh, these kids deserve to live. Well, what happens? Who's gonna feed them when they're born? Not you guys. It's like, oh, not my problem. They're born. That's it. My job is done. My job was to get him out here. Y'all figure it out yourselves. What kind of fuck shit is that?
It's crazy to grow up and think that way.
And it's crazy that you mentioned like the thing about these old people making decisions, because Supreme Court justices. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulties
of my dumbass.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is that Supreme Court justices and judges, they don't have term limits. Congress people, they don't have term limits. So they can literally be appointed a Supreme Court judge or like a senator or a representative, and they can keep being reelected and keep being reelected and keep being reelected until they're like 90 something years old. And these 90-year-old people that are there, half of them have freaking dementia, half of them have Alzheimer's, and they're the ones literally deciding on the future of our kids.
And most people don't know that the president is just a puppet.
Yeah,
literally just a puppet. He's literally just a face on what is going on. Like he'll try to push something and they'll deny it because he's more Democrat than a Republican. But
yeah, because we have a majority Republican Congress, and unfortunately, the government system that we use was put in place so that no one man should have all that power, like Kanye West said. However, the people that are in power are the senators and the representatives and the Supreme Court judges that have no term limits and they can stay there forever. So if they wanted to be dictators and they wanted to take bribes and do gerrymandering, which is literally doing favors for one another, favors for money, favors for things, for perks, they could do it. A lot of these politicians, they're paid off by organizations. They're paid off by the NRA. They're paid off by these anti abortion organizations or whatever, because they get money. So they get money, and then they're like, okay, well, you're giving me money, I'm gonna back up whatever you want me to back up, because I'm getting money from it.
Everything's
And
about money these days, you know.
it is, bro. It is, but it's really, really sad because
Life is a scam.
people are not thinking about the consequences. They're just thinking about, okay, well, now people can't get abortions, but they're still gonna get abortions.
Illegally, unsafe.
They're still gonna get abortions. Like, that's a no-brainer. Like, you're not gonna stop anybody. You're just gonna complicate things, because now women are gonna die. More women are gonna die.
Mhm.
More women are gonna be susceptible to sexual abuse or sexual assault.
Facts.
A lot of these states, bro, the freaking governor of Texas, fuck you. Like, legit, fuck you. Abbott, you're a fucking piece of shit. You literally passed you literally passed a law that bans abortions in the state of Texas with no clause protecting women that have been raped, with no clause
that's
protecting
a big fuck you.
with no clause protecting women
What?
that have
Fuck
been
you.
sexually assaulted through incest,
Mm.
with no clause protecting women that could literally die if they don't have an abortion, because an ectopic pregnancy,
why?
the solution is an abortion. So all these women that are in these positions, it's either you're dead or you're dead. You're raped, fuck you. You got raped? Okay, who cares? That's what he said. He said, fuck you to every woman that has ever been sexually assaulted and could possibly be pregnant afterwards.
He's literally the problem. Vote him out.
I just don't understand. Like, these people have to have like a loose screw. Like, they need to, like, their brains have to, I don't know. There's something wrong with their brains. They're wired differently. The way that they think, their thought process, it's just weird. And it always comes back. Their excuses, well, Christianity and the Bible says.
Everybody has their own different beliefs.
The Bible is pro-choice, bro. The Bible is pro-choice.
Pro-choice.
Not pro-life, bro. Like, it's all bullshit. This little fucking book that you guys use as an excuse for everything, bro, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And, like, no offense to, like, the religious people that are listening. I don't judge people based on their religion. But when it comes to ignorance and when it comes to you using your religion to do more harm than good, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah. I
feel like there's been more harm done in the last 100 years in the name of Jesus than good has. What about all those priests that like to touch little girls and boys and like to do things to them? What if they get somebody pregnant? What's going to happen then? Oh, pro-life, right?
You know the penalty is worse to get an abortion now than of a person accused of rape?
Yep. That's the world we live in, bro. That's the world that we live in.
It literally makes me want to move out of America and start a new life.
No, bro. Like,
and that's
honestly,
been one of my dreams. So I might start early.
My dream is literally to move to Costa Rica. Like,
never been, but I will soon.
Literally either Costa Rica or to Europe, bro. Like, when I was still with my ex, we were literally planning it. We were like, bro, if Roe versus Wade is overturned, we are literally fucking leaving, because Roe versus Wade is the beginning.
Yeah.
After that, they're coming for same-sex marriages.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming for interracial marriages. They're coming for
going back
the Brown versus Board of Education, which help end segregation in schools. They're coming for all those things. They want to go back. All of these politicians, all the conservative ones, they want to go back. They want to reclaim their power because they've lost it. We've done a lot of progress. And every time we take 10 steps forward, we take like 20 back because, like you were saying, Joe Biden, yeah, the Democrats won. I personally voted for him. He wasn't my first choice, but I did not fuck with Trump. I did not want him in office, so I did my civic duty. However, he's not going to be able to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he wanted to, he's not going to be able to do shit. Because before Trump ended his presidency, he assigned a bunch of Supreme Court people that he knew would uphold his ideals, and he made sure that the majority in Congress would stay Republican.
Mm-hmm.
So for the next 4 years, Biden's literally everything he tries to put out.
He's just a puppet, bro.
Boom, out the window. Out the window. It's kind of insane, bro.
Yo, let's talk about this Maxwell thing. This Miss Maxwell.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us
about that Maxwell thing.
Who is Maxwell? For those of you that don't know who we're talking about,
Maxwell. What's her name first?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell. She was with who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein, who used to sex traffic girls, like on the low
and
key.
Was, by the way, very, very much involved with a lot of politicians.
And
a lot of celebrities.
Literally.
Facts.
So she literally got sentenced 20 years for sex trafficking. 20 years. I feel like she could have life. I feel like for ruining a woman's life, a little girl's life, she got life. She should have got life. This 25 years of life. Be good on good on good behavior. Then okay, the 25 years passed, but you could come out on good behavior because you're gonna be old and wrinkly by that time you come out. But it's just everything's happening to women. Everything's literally happening to women, and it just why can't they get a break?
And it's crazy because she was a woman and she was the enabler and she was the one helping this guy.
Like,
do you think conspiracy over here? Do you think Epstein's alive or he's dead?
He might be alive.
Yo, I think he's alive, bro.
He might be alive. He says he's dead. That's what everybody says about Pac.
I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures of the body.
No pictures.
I haven't seen any evidence. Supposedly he killed himself, right?
But where?
Suicide, right?
I don't even know the story.
So he was being held in solitary confinement, and the two guards that were watching him and the camera that was outside of his cell apparently didn't work around that time, and the two guards apparently weren't there.
Prison break.
Apparently weren't there when he killed himself, so he was able to, right? And I haven't seen no body. I haven't seen anything. So it could have been a cover up. I mean, this guy was literally bigger than life. Literally. And I don't like. There's rich
Mansions
people.
In Palm Beaches.
There's rich people. Then there's politicians. There's celebrities.
And then there's Jeffrey Epstein.
And then there's people like Jeffrey Epstein that have so much fucking money that they can control all these celebrities, all these politicians, and have them in the palm of their hand, and can literally like go off the radar and go into another country and live there, and it's all good.
He has so many connections. All the amount of money that he has, bunch of connections. All these celebrities
and money,
big ass money, they got connections. Like they could disappear if they wanted to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Type shit. Like at that point, you have so much money, you could literally fake your own death and go to like the Philippines,
start a new life,
go to like a freaking island and live there. And who's gonna find you?
And not to say that it's not happening to other people in this world. So many people in this world. You think it's not happening?
Yeah,
crazy
type shit, bro. Like honestly, who knows? He might still be alive. He might watch this one day and be like, these fuckers. But hey, there's a possibility. But honestly, though, I think for a lot of the victims and a lot of the women that were affected by Jeffrey Epstein, by Ghislaine Maxwell, and by everybody else that was involved, her getting only 20 years is kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah, literally a slap in the face. Just so disrespectful. Get that life. This is life. That's it. Life. That's it. I would be happy if I were, let's say, got abducted and I went through the process of whatever these ladies went through. And to hear them say, oh, just 20 years, do 20 years. It's just like, you know.
Yeah, because 20 years really means like 10 years.
That's literally nothing.
You
10
get
years
like
of good behavior.
Yeah. And that's it. She's out. And she's out. And she's rich.
She's still rich.
She's rich as fuck. So she's out and she's good.
So when she comes out, It's gonna be a show.
You know what also kind of like was really weird to me?
What?
Like, for instance, we were just talking about the Johnny Depp case. That case was televised,
Televised. Yep.
but the Ghislaine Maxwell case wasn't.
Wasn't. Hmm.
Makes you think.
Something sus around here.
That makes you think,
Damn.
like, why?
I haven't seen nothing. I just heard 20 years. She got 20 years. Okay. Where's the whole case?
Yeah.
Where's
There were people following the case, but all they were releasing was like, you know how in the courts they have like people that draw and shit?
Mm-mm.
They were releasing drawings, but no video. None of that shit. But my theory is that a lot of politicians were involved, so they didn't want them
no
to
video
come
on
out.
this court, nothing. Just draw whatever. Do your thing. Make us look nice. Make me disappear.
Yeah,
Dead ass.
pretty much, man. It's kind of crazy, like how when you have so much money in the world and you have so much connections and you have so many people that owe you, you can literally control them.
Yeah, you can have so much money in this world. You're gonna start just giving it out like it's nothing to you. Like it's here. You want here. Nothing. Money is not nothing. Money doesn't define who you are. But money, a lot of people get greedy, and it turns people. I could be best friends with one of my closest friends, and this happened to me before. This is a true story. I could be best friends with a guy in high school, like he's the richest person. I wasn't friends with him because of the money. I was friends with him because we were in a team together. We were hung out after school. We did our thing. We hung out, party. But then after high school, left. He hit Bitcoin, literally Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is kind of down right now. But Bitcoin back then was like $600, $500. He hit Bitcoin big and he took off. He went to Cali, started a new life. Got go pregnant. I still follow him on Instagram, but it's like money changes you, and it was probably for the better. I'm not saying I'm probably making this about myself, but it's more so like he lost contact with every single person that he was close to, started a new life. Like if that's what he wanted, kudos to him.
Yeah.
It's all love at the end of the day.
A lot of people move on and they forget where they come from, or they forget where they once were too.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that because it's happened to me personally. It's happened to me personally. Like people touch they don't even have to be rich, bro. They touch a little bit of money, they're up, and then they start talking down on people. They start talking down on you.
True colors come out.
They start looking at you different.
Nope, no humbleness, never no humbleness.
But I personally think that people like that have just always been like that. Like when you're a person that you're good-hearted, money's not gonna change you. Like no amount of money can change you, because you're gonna take that money and you're gonna put it back to your community. You're gonna put it back to your people. You're gonna help other people elevate instead of looking down at those people because you were once there. Nope. So you know what it feels like. So for the people that get a little bit of money and then they forget where they once were, or they forget who helped them out, and then they look down on those people, it's like, yo, like
I helped you that one time.
You like, switched up.
You switched up.
You switched up. What it was. You switched up really, really easily. And I think for people that get to the status of like Jeffrey Epstein or like Ghislaine Maxwell, like they think they're above the world. They think they're above the law. And that shit was happening for years. Like years.
Weren't they a part of the Fire Festival?
I don't know. I don't think so. Were they?
I think there was a story with them going to the Fire Festival, how it was a scam and stuff like that. No?
I don't think they were involved. No, I don't think they were involved. But that Fire Festival shit was crazy. It was Ja Rule. I know Ja Rule was involved.
Ja Rule was involved. It was some other guy then.
Yeah, it was Ja Rule. But no, yeah, man. Hopefully all the victims that were affected by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell do get the closure that they need. And hopefully, at least putting her in jail can make them feel a little better. Obviously, he's dead, supposedly. But you never know. Uno nunca sabe. Uno nunca sabe, man.
Speaking of world news, with the thing with San Antonio, with the abandoned semi, 18-wheeler, first of all. 50
Bro,
bodies.
That shit.
50 bodies deceased.
That shit is nuts.
Add 2 more, because there was like 16 survivors, 4 children. And out of those people, 2 other people like died. So 52 in total. The 100-degree weather, the exhaustion, the dehydration. There were like people from
no ventilation.
Nothing at all. There were people from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Like they were just trying to have a better life. Like what? Like who could have? There's 3 people in custody, and the people in Texas don't know what to charge them with.
You know what's so crazy? Have I actually have a cousin in Mexico right now that literally from Cuba went through Nicaragua and Honduras and everything and is in Mexico and he's flying to Texas. And he went through that whole shit, like getting like, like moved around throughout the borders to like
Right.
find a better life. So it's like, yo, that could have been one of my family members.
Yeah, it could have
You
been
know, that
anybody's.
could have been anybody's family member. And it's like, yo, like,
But 50. Even one, but like 50, dude. 50 people in a semi.
but that's how it is. You know that's how it is.
Yeah, of course. All
My cousin, one of my
bunched up,
cousins that
squished.
came, he literally told me, bro, that's literally has been the toughest month of my life. Like it's literally a mental battle. They're squished and semi trucks,
I have a story.
like stacked on top of each other, like no food. You can't go to the bathroom. Like they take away all your shit. Like you can't. It's
Everything.
literally you and your body, you and your
That's
own
all you got.
person. Like you. He literally had to put his money inside his shoes.
And a lot of you got to be grateful that you don't got to go through it.
Yeah.
A lot of you are grateful. People who live in America got to be grateful that they're not going through it. People trying to come into our land and try to have a better life for them.
Hey man, and with the way that America's going, in the near future, there might be a time where people in America are gonna want to flee here. Because
I'm one of them.
same. And honestly, like it's gonna get tough if the country keeps going the route that it's going. We're gonna have a lot of my immigrants go to Europe, go to South America. I mean, it's already happening.
Yeah.
A lot of people are leaving America.
Why? Wait, answer this question. Why are you guys are coming to Miami to live? Are all you New Yorkers, California people, Canada?
Please
leave.
leave. You're making everything so expensive.
They're really tearing down buildings that I used to grow up with.
Take your Teslas.
Just to grow buildings.
Take your
for y'all.
money. Go back home.
Go back home, yeah. The Miami life. You want to live the beach life, the Miami life, the bougie life, yeah. We have all that here, but that's not every day.
Yeah,
type of
bro.
thing.
You're literally driving out the locals.
Locals,
You're
bro.
making everything more expensive for everybody, bro. Rent went up 64%. 64%.
Yo, shout out to my landlord that did not raise my rent. You're a real one. If you hear this podcast, you're a real one for this one. Because you didn't you didn't even text me or anything. No raised rent, nothing.
Yo, that man, shout out to him.
No, shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
See? Fucking women.
I love women.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, bro, porque la cosa está mala.
Cosa está mala, you can't. Una nunca sabe.
Mira la gasolina. 5 pesos.
Oh, bro, in California, it's 7. 7.
Bruh.
Crazy.
That's nuts.
Now they want to raise the car payments.
Bro, literally, I sent him
You sent me this.
an Instagram story today that was like the average car payment in the U.S. is from $650 to $800 a month, bro.
Thank God I don't pay that. Thank God.
No, yo tampoco, imagínate.
Yo, we can't live. We're literally born to. We're paying to live. We're really born and then paying to live. Now they want to ban abortions, and now they're gonna make everybody pay
have
to
more
live.
kids. Have more kids and have to buy a bunch of food that's super expensive because that's something else. Food is super fucking expensive,
And
bro.
everything's coming out of the shelves quickly because everybody's stocking up.
Yeah.
My mom was telling me, "Yo, stock up," because everybody's getting brutal out there. My mom goes shopping out. She's old fashioned. She's everything's stocking up. I can't even find certain things that I used to stock up on because everything's going out.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Like that shit is insane. Everything is running out. A lot of places, like the fucking prices have like doubled, tripled.
Skyrocketed, bro.
It's
I want to
insane.
literally move out of Miami so I can live an average lifestyle.
At this point, bro, it's not even Miami. It's the fucking country, bro.
It is the country. Honestly.
It's the fucking country, man. Like this shit is like my dream is to move to Costa Rica one day and like live my life over there in the jungle.
Yes.
Like have the jungle right by me, have the beach right by me, learn how to surf, live off the fucking land, have my fucking little farm with my goats and my cows and my horses and my chickens and literally like grab an egg from my chicken, tell her thank you, like fucking put it in the pan.
Wake up in the morning with a little cabecito. The sunrise, you see the sunrise coming out of the beach. You have a beach house.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, bro. Not this fucking bullshit.
No.
We're not supposed to be out here like making the white man rich. We're supposed to be enjoying life.
Enjoying
Like,
our life. Everybody should be enjoying life or not. Everybody should, but if there wouldn't be a working environment, there wouldn't be a system. So everybody will be doing whatever the hell they want. Yeah, there has to be a system. I'm not telling you there shouldn't be a system, but there has to be a system for life to happen, for we can evolve.
yeah.
But
There should definitely be a system, but the system should be able to help everybody be successful.
Right.
Or, like, I don't believe in socialism. In the socialism, for example, that happens in South America or in Central America or even in the Caribbean islands, that socialism doesn't work. I'm talking about socialism like Canada, like Canadian socialism. That works.
Yeah, it does. It's
like
working.
Socialism in Europe, like a lot of these countries are so like their economies are not socialist, but their way of life is, right? So everybody helps each other, everybody knows their neighbor, everybody helps thy neighbor. Like, there's more community, and I feel like we've lost that sense of community. Everybody's for themselves, everybody's like in competition, right? Tell them about our conversation at work the other day.
Which one? You gotta remind me.
The one with Brandon and Wynn. Remember where they were arguing about life?
Oh, no. Life is not a competition. Like, you shouldn't be competing with the next person next to you or anybody else. You should be competing with yourself. Yeah, you should be wanting to be better than anybody else. Yeah, everybody should feel that way. But you shouldn't show that yo, I'm better than you, or I'm gonna be better than. No, you should never have some good sportsmanship. Be humble, but you're working on yourself. Like, you're your only competition. Literally, you're your only competition. If it was a literally argument between a coworker of mine and my boss was like, nah, you should be in competition with everybody, this and this and that. Then my boy Brandon, he's like, no, there shouldn't be competition. Like, you should only be in competition with yourself. And a lot of people need to realize that, because people look at me, and I had a friend, no longer a friend anymore. I had plenty of friends that come and go. Life, it happens. People come and go.
That's life, bro.
It's life.
That's life. The real ones stay around, though.
He was not, I'm gonna just say, he was an envious person when it came to like me hanging out with certain people when I was around. When I would hang out with his friends, obviously his friends would gravitate to me more and talk to me more than to him. So he would just throw jokes, like make fun of me, and always end as just kidding. And if you know who you are, and if you're watching this, you know who you are. You always saying just kidding, and always like, it's like this is like this is. And you start to catch on. People start to be envious and start projecting onto you, and it becomes a cycle. It's like, yo, I don't need your energy anymore. Just get out. And you, again, should only be in competition with yourself. Point period playing. I have nothing else to say on that matter, because
it's you versus you.
It's you versus you.
If you're competing with yourself and being a better version of who you were yesterday, trying to be at least 1% better every single day,
right?
Then after 100 days, you're 100% better, and that means that you've completely rearranged your life and you completely elevated from where you were 100 days ago. But if you're constantly looking at the next person and being like, damn, I want what they have, or I want to be better than them, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And at the end of the day, you're never, even if you get that, even if you achieve being better than them, you're always going to constantly look to be better than somebody else. Yep. And that means that you're never going to fully be happy with you.
With yourself, yeah. What's your goal? What's your life goal?
Exactly.
Follow what's your ambitions. Find your calling.
Yeah.
Don't worry about somebody else's life. Yeah. That's your friend. You're going to worry about their life. But don't be too envious of what's happening in their life, that, damn, he got this, so I got to get something better than this. Like, no. I got a car that takes me from point A to point B. Yeah, it's a Civic, but it takes me from point A to point B.
It's a good ass car.
It's a good ass car, and an environmental car. It's literally, that's my baby right there. Literally got a car wash, hand wash that hoe, because she a little slut. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
she be in the streets.
She be in the streets, bro. And I had to wash her. And today she's good, clean, in and out. Like, she's good. But when I'm rich, and I don't even want to say the word rich, because life is rich.
We are rich. We're already rich. Yeah. Rich is a state of mind that I'm living in. State of mind.
Yeah.
What everybody always in my cup.
When I'm financially free is the word, because I've been using the word financially free a lot, and that's what I'm gonna be one day. Then I'm gonna start buying the cars that I want, and not to flaunt or anything. It's because I earned it because I worked for it. A lot of people do it because they worked for it, but
A lot of people do it just to stunt.
A lot of people do it.
A lot of people be wasting their money.
Wasting their money too, yeah.
Not even just buying cars, but renting them. Just to splurge.
Going to clubs, getting section, popping bottles. The bill come out to 1,000 something, and it's happened to me and plenty of my friends before. Obviously, group everybody got to split the tab, but why? You could have used that $1,000 to a payment for your car, or for if you're paying rent or for food in the refrigerator,
to help your mom
or anything,
to help your parents,
to do anything,
put it towards your kids.
One night out, drinking, smoking, hookah, doing all that. I'm not saying I don't do it either, but I don't be spending thousands of dollars. Minimum, I'm trying to spend like $30. If I'm being honest with you, a night out, or $30 minimum, 50 if I'm feeling good.
Yeah, but type shit. You pregame. You get a drink or two.
Yeah, you can pregame.
The fuck? Because that's another thing. People go out to get fucked up. They don't go out to enjoy themselves. And that's a very American mentality. Because when I was in Europe, I'm not gonna say where I was because I didn't go to that place anymore. Okay.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna pretend. We're not even gonna pretend. It didn't happen.
It never happened.
Because someone, and if you're listening to this, I know you've been talking shit in dinner tables around people, and you keep tweeting about it and you keep talking about it. Don't do shit for people that you're gonna throw in their face. But when I was in Europe, people, they would go out and they would go out to have fun. They would go out to enjoy themselves. You would never really see anybody like fucked up or like drunk or obliterated. Outdoors. People were out drinking and like talking and like having a drink or two. Mm-hmm. They weren't going out to have like 10, 12 freaking shots, 13 drinks, like doing fucking coke, doing fucking Molly, fucking doing Thusi and
everything you could think of,
ketamine and all this shit. Like people actually go out and like enjoy themselves. And I'm not saying that there's other people that don't, but at least in all the places where I was, like people were just out like enjoying themselves, like having a drink, like just vibing, like. And that's the type of life I like to live. Like, don't get me wrong, there's gonna be days where like, you know, I'm out with some friends and like, for instance, Monday I'm going on a boat. And like I'll probably get fucked up in the boat, but that's like a once in a while type thing.
We're both going on a boat, but we're going on separate boats. I'm going on a boat on Friday, and she's going on a boat on Monday.
Which sucks, bro. I'm gonna miss you.
But we're gonna catch a boat together again.
We're gonna catch, bro. Summer just started.
It just started. Baby.
Summer just started. All right, let's take a little break. When we come back, we have a few more topics that we want to talk about. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
And we're back.
And we're back from the break, y'all. Thanks so much for staying tuned in with us.
Thank you so much.
Again, my name is Ling.
And my name is Alan.
And this is
the Icy Scoop.
Ice. But now that we're back from the break, I feel like we've been talking about a lot of serious things in that first half of the episode.
Right.
So we're gonna turn it over to some entertainment news and talk about something a little bit more light for right now.
Right. Lighten up the mood.
Since we last had an episode, a lot of shit has happened in the music industry. Specifically, my favorite person, my favorite artist ever, Mr. Drake, Drizzy Rogers. Drizzy Drake, Aubrey Graham, Champagne Papi, literally surprised everybody and dropped an album, bro.
Literally.
That same day that we dropped our last podcast. I was like, no, he's dropping an album? No. And that shit, personally, I really fuck with it. I thought he was going to drop more of like a rap album based on like the cover and just based on like him. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because
not too shabby.
It's the summertime, you know, electronic music, dance music right now is at an all-time high. It's really, really popular. A lot of people are getting more into it. Mm-hmm. So Drake is that type of person. And I feel like out of all the artists in the world, he's one of the very select few that he could dabble onto different genres.
And still do his thing. Like, I was actually reading today that he has the #1 song on the billboards. Wow.
It's Jimmy Cooks with 21 Savage.
That's my favorite song on the album.
With 21 Savage.
I don't care if it's the most played out song, but that's my favorite song on the album.
He's the first solo artist in the history of music to have 11 singles and 11 albums land number 1 in the Billboard Hot 100.
What? Drake did
11-11.
Drake did that.
11-11, and he literally he posted up a picture with like a screenshot of that, and it literally said, God, it's something along the lines of God helped facilitate this, like 11-11, some shit like that, and it's like angel numbers and shit.
Right.
So it's kind of dope, bro. Like, not a lot of people can do what he does. Not a lot of people can go through rap and singing and Caribbean music and now like dance music, and he's even done like
get out of their comfort zone. He gets out of his comfort zone a lot, and he still makes a banger out of it.
And he has hella haters.
Hella.
But the fact that he has so many haters, he has way more supporters. And that's why every time he drops something, it's number 1, bro. No matter what. You could play with a hater,
they'll still be bumping.
Hell yeah, bro. It's still going to be at all the clubs.
Yep.
It's still going to be at all the bars.
All the radios.
You're going to hear it all over the radio.
Yep. Everywhere.
You're going to see it on all the girls' captions.
You're going to see
it all over the Twitters. Like,
everything.
That man's is genius.
And I like the album cover. Album name. Honestly, never mind.
Literally, though. Felt that one. He went from Certified Lover Boy to Honestly Never Mind.
Yo.
I felt that shit in my soul, bro.
Yeah, honestly, never mind.
Yeah, never mind, bro. But like, honestly, top 3 songs in the album, definitely Jimmy Cooks is fire. That one's the only rap song, but that shit goes hard. And I think he specifically put it at the end because he did mention that he's going to drop another project in the summer. And I think this next project is going to be the rap, hip-hop project that everybody's waiting on. So I think that was like, okay, I'm going to give y'all a little bit. This is what you should be expecting.
Right.
But I really like Jimmy Cooks. I really like Sticky. And Text Go Green.
You were telling me about the Text Go Green.
That shit put me in my feelings, bro. That shit had me like, ugh, mi corazón, bro. I felt every fucking word.
Falling Back.
I love the transition from the intro to Falling Back to Text Go Green because it all sounds like one big song, together. But it's different. It's fire. It's so fucking fire. But what else we gotta talk about in music?
Bro, Anuel.
Anuel,
why are you still making music? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna tell you that he sucks because he's a talented artist. He really is. I give him his props. But the way he's handling life and treating people.
Bro, have you seen how skinny he's gotten?
No.
You remember?
I literally don't care about this man's life. I don't even follow him.
We're gonna put a picture here and a picture here, like a before and after of like Anuel when he was with Karol G and Anuel when he's with Yailin. And you can tell like that is the drugs, bro. That man's is on drugs.
He's on something.
That man's is on the
to marry this girl, Yailin.
Babo, what are you doing?
And she's like, yes, this is the money. This is the moment.
No. She trapped his ass. I hope he got a prenup, bro. I hope he got a prenup because he trapped.
And then, this is not even the plot twist. Impregnates another girl.
Bro, this man was literally posting up videos of him and Yailin. They didn't even have a wedding, bro. That shit was so ghetto. They just
went straight to court, signed the papers. Oh, we're married.
Yeah, and not to say that that's like, there's
obviously
anything bad with that. To each their own.
But you got money, bro.
You got money. Like, you can't even have like a little thing. Like, you just gonna like.
And she said, I don't care. As long as we're married, let me get that check.
She's smart, bro. Yeah. She's like what? Like 19, 20?
She's young? No.
Babo, she's young.
No.
She's young.
She's not young.
Bro, I'm
gonna
look it up, bro.
No me diga eso because she's not young. She has to be at least 23, 24.
No.
Because she's 21. How old is Anuel?
Bro, she's 19, bro. She was born in 2002, bro.
My sister's older than her.
Yo, Anuel, let's see. I think he's like in his 30s.
Yo, this is a mindfuck.
29, bro. 29.
This is a mindfuck.
10 years older than her.
This is a mindfuck to me. I did not know this. I'm thinking this girl was like 23, 24. No,
Bobby. She's 19. Imagínate at that age, 19 years old, and you're getting with one of the biggest fucking like.
And that age where people start to love, like, oh, this is the love of my life. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life, bro. She's probably in love with him, but at the same time, it's for the money. Because at the same time, she knows that she's not gonna be with him forever.
For the money and for the time being, because bro, like know. Like,
I wonder what she's gonna do when what they do about the other girl that's pregnant. I don't
yeah,
know.
bro.
No more news about that, but I just know.
Apparently, from what I read, it was a girl that he used to date,
Mm,
and
they always come back.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long Anuel and Yaling have been together, but I feel like it's probably around the same timeline, bro.
Of course, he's probably been doing stuff behind her back because
But
she's
she
young.
probably don't give a fuck.
She don't care.
Because now she's married to Anuel, and Anuel is one of the biggest names in fucking trap.
Yeah.
In Spanish trap, bro.
Spanish trap.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a little sticky. You know how sticky it get. You know how sticky it get.
Yo, big ups to Johnny Depp. This is the update. Johnny Depp, I love you, man. Good shit on the $300 million deal.
Yes, sir.
For the Pirates of the
Get
Caribbean
your coins back, son.
to return.
Get
This is how
back.
this is your comeback. You're coming back after this whole deal that this Amber Heard girl did to you. This is the biggest comeback you can. You're like, I'm not coming back. I don't care how much they pay me. They're like, you don't care? Bet. Here's $300 million. Just slide that over here.
Type shit, bro. He deserves that.
Who will
shit.
refuse $300 million? I will accept that, not for me, for my family, for my friends,
yeah, bro.
for anybody that needs it.
How much money you could do with 300?
What?
I mean, how much money? How much you could do with $300 million, bro?
Todo. You could do anything. You could be God if you wanted to.
If you use it correctly, you could fucking double, triple, quadruple that shit, and then you're a fucking billionaire.
You could just do that movie and never do acting again.
That's more than $250 million.
It'll be the biggest artist. I mean, biggest actor paid in the industry as soon as he gets that check. Boom.
That shit's fucking wild, bro. But no, shout out to him. He played his part correctly.
He played it smart. He played it honest as he can. Like, he did his thing and he deserves this deal. And I can't wait to see him on the big screen because I'm a server at a. We served a lot of celebrities, and
shout out to the boy John Wall.
Okay,
that boy John Wall. Yo, he took care of me.
Shout out to you. But yeah, I love movies, and to see him on the big screen again as Captain Jack Sparrow. Come on, the inner kid in me is gonna be like, yo, fuck my guess. I'm watching this movie right now. I can't wait. But he did his thing, and congratulations to him, man. He well deserved. Well deserved.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, after being completely obliterated by Amber Heard and everybody that was supporting her and like talked down on and being defamed pretty much, like, that's a big win for him. It's a really, really big win for him. Like, it's kind of crazy how people could try to bring you down when they're the culprits, when they're the ones at fault, bro. They try to twist and turn and
play the victim.
Bro.
Is that part. Play the victim. Like, it's not playing a part, is saying the truth. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the situation. Deal with the consequences of your wrongs. Like, life moves on after that. Life not gonna be bad after your consequences come. Like, what, the consequences, we're not gonna talk to each other ever again. Okay, you're still gonna have a good life. I'm still gonna have a good life, but not together. It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. People come into your life for the time that they need to be in it, to teach you whatever they need to teach you, and
teach you something. And then when the time comes, they leave, and then new people start coming.
Exactly.
And then the old.
You gotta make space. You gotta make space for the new.
You gotta make space for the new, and not to say people come and go like that. Yeah, people come and go, but people that come, some stay, some go. It's a cycle. Some stay, some go. And the people that go, it is what it is. We got our memory. We did our thing. Still love. And from my part, I hope you do good.
Likewise,
in your life.
bro. But a lot of people aren't like that.
A lot of people are
like that because I'm the same way. Like, I've been hurt. I've gone through a lot of things, and at the end of the day, everybody that I've been through something with, I'm gonna wish them very, very well.
Nope.
And I still feel that way with my situation that just happened, with the situations that happened before then. I still wish everybody love and care, and I still will always fucking love you. Like, it's like that Drake song, like, if I ever love you, I'm always love you. That's just how I was raised. That's how I was raised. Right. I'm always love you. But me loving you doesn't constitute having you in my life. Right. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to tolerate your bullshit, but I'm always wish you well. However, a lot of people don't wish well upon others. And things go sour and things don't happen the way they're supposed to or the way that they thought were going to happen. And people make mistakes. And then all they want to throw is negativity and shade and
And throw
shots
stuff that they did for you
and
in
throw
your face. Like,
don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Like there's nothing uglier than somebody who does things that supposedly does them out of the kindness of their hearts, and then when things don't work out and when things are over and done, they're gonna throw everything that you did that they did for you in into your face.
it just shows what type of character they are. At the end of the day, it shows their true colors.
At the end of the day. But like that's how I feel about everybody. Like anybody that will ever tune into this podcast, whether you're watching this the day that we drop it or you watch it a year or two from now, like
Right.
if we ever fallen off and if we ever haven't worked out, whether friendship or relationship or acquaintances, whatever it may be, I still got love for you, and I still wish you well, and there's never any ill intention. Even if you hurt me, even if I've been destroyed by you, like I still always got love for you, and I'm always wish you well. And I'm constantly hoping that everybody that I've ever come across wins, just like me.
Right.
So for you to even think to throw negativity at me, that's just gonna bounce right off me. I don't receive that shit. I put out into the world good, and all I'm gonna receive is good. So anything that you try to throw at me, it might sting me a little bit. It might, leave me a little bruise or whatever.
She's a warrior though.
But it ain't gonna bring me down.
Mm-mm.
It ain't gonna bring me down, and that's all I gotta fucking say, bro. Like, how have you been lately, though?
A lot of shit been happening to my life. Like, I have a routine. I literally work, go to the gym, go right back home. My bullshit, social media. I watch my anime. I read some books. That's literally those top 5, 6 things. Like, that's literally all I do. But then, what's been happening to me recently, and I laugh because it's like, I laugh. I laugh.
That's all you gotta do.
I laugh because there was an incident with a girl I used to, let's say, date, because we were dating, and shit fell off, and because of her, we started dating because of her. It was her idea, and I was all for it because we had a lot of shit in common. But then she wanted to come back into my life after telling me, oh, we shouldn't do this, because she's reminiscing of her ex, and she's telling me that she did something wrong, and that's why her and her ex are not together. Some bullshit story. You have a lot of healing to do.
That guilt eating her up.
You have a lot of healing to do. I'm not gonna heal you. Yes, we had a good run, but if you don't even want to remain friends, by all means, let's go our separate ways. No argument or nothing. That's it. All right, we did that. Last week, she hit me up on some, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Who's this? Because I don't have her number saved. Once your number's deleted, that's it. I'm not gonna hit you up again. That's this type of person I am. I don't know. I don't remember numbers. Once I save you, I save you. Once I delete you, I delete you. Just know you get a second chance. It's because I really like you. Like, I really like you, and there's never been a person that I really like to give him a second chance. Because once you give a second chance, then there's gonna be more chances.
You telling me, bro?
And more chances, and more chances, and more chances, and it starts to become a cycle. And I'm not gonna give any person that benefit of the doubt of a second chance, because no one deserves that second chance. Once you fuck up that first time with me, that's it. Because I know how to show love. I know how I was raised. Yeah, my past relationship didn't work out, but I'm not gonna say it was my fault, but mostly it wasn't my fault, and it is what it is. But to sit there and say, this man did this, this man did that. Yeah, I'm a man at the end of the day, but I'm in tune with myself, and I know what the truth is. And a lot of people are not in tune with themselves, and it is what it is. You can sit there and watch this and say, yo, this guy's bullshit, this guy's bullshit, and this guy's just saying this for the camera. Yeah, I'm saying this for the camera, but I'm being true to myself. This is a podcast. I'm talking to you. How do you feel? What are you dealing with? Inbox me. I like to talk to people. People talk to me. I met, when I started my job, I met a girl named Isabella. She's still working with me. She started going off with her life because she was so comfortable in talking to me, and I was so comfortable hearing her and telling her and give her advice. And she literally looked at me. She's like, you're a really good person to talk to. And that's why I love psychology so much. Just talk to me. People don't know how to communicate nowadays. And it irks me. And it irks me. It irks me every day because people don't know how to communicate. What's so hard of, yo, Funana, yo, what we're gonna do today? Or this is what I have a problem with, to try to solve it, or we can't solve it, then we move on, we go our separate ways. But no, now like, yo, can you hit up this person and tell this person this, or you, can you hit up this person and tell this person that,
or go on social media about it,
or go on social media about it. Like, no, you have that person's contact them. Don't go through a third party, because then now you got them involved, and now they're in a fucking loop, and they don't know what the hell to do, because now they're in between two relationships. No, just go directly to the person. What are you scared of? What are people scared of? I don't know what people
They're
are scared
of confrontation.
So
people are scared of confrontation. People are scared to face other people, but what they're mostly scared of is facing themselves, facing their wrongs, facing accountability, facing acceptance, facing the reality of what it is. That's why people pretend that they're okay, and they pretend that life is great when they're literally inside, in their hearts and in their minds, there's a fucking whirlwind of emotions and a whirlwind of feelings and of thoughts that they're just trying to repress.
Right.
And they're just trying to repress it, and they're just trying to forget it. And like we talked about in other episodes, they go through their lives like that. Projecting, being fucking assholes, like pretending that like there's nothing wrong, using the worst coping mechanisms, whether it be doing drugs or being like freaking drinking alcohol, going out every fucking night, fucking using sex,
throwing your life away, basically.
Throwing your life away, like not being in tune with your soul and your spirit, not accepting things for what they were. And like, honestly, I like to say I'm really proud of myself in my situation right now, because I'm, for the first time ever in my life, I'm finally allowing myself to feel things. I'm not trying to distract myself by doing other things. Trying to distract myself with other people, trying to distract myself with drugs. Yeah, I go out. Yeah, I have fun. Yeah, I drink sometimes, but I'm keeping it in a balance. I'm not doing it every day. I'm not staying out till super late every night, or like doing fucking all these fucking crazy drugs, because I know that if I do that, yeah, I might feel good at the moment, but it's never ever gonna allow me to heal the way that I'm supposed to. Right. And I think I finally learned that lesson. I think I'm finally at that point. It's a lesson that the universe has continuously tried to teach me throughout different relationships and friendships and situations in my life where I've used the wrong coping mechanisms to get through things and heal through things. And now I'm finally like, okay, no, like, this is me. These have been my mistakes. This has been my situation. This is what I went through. This is what I'm going through. These are the emotions I'm feeling. I'm allowing myself to feel them. I'm allowing myself to be sad or mad or angry or upset or disappointed, whatever the emotion might be. Allowing yourself
feel the emotions, but a lot of people don't know how to show. A lot of people don't know how to literally show.
A lot of people are afraid of it, and it's scary, bro. It's scary. Like, it's scary. You've been through it. I'm going through it. It's scary. We've both been through it a bunch of different times, and it's scary to finally face yourself and face your demons and face the demons of the situation and of other people, and go through how you've been affected. But a lot of people are too scared to do that, so they just go from relationship to relationship, or they go from situationship to situationship, or they go from bad environment to another bad environment, using the bad coping mechanisms that they have, and then they're just hurt people, and unfortunately hurt people hurt other people. So it's a cycle.
Domino effect.
It's a cycle. Like, you get hurt, you don't fully heal from it how you're supposed to. You move on to the next part of your life. Maybe you meet somebody, you hurt that person, or they hurt you, or whatever it is, or you both hurt each other, which is usually what happens. And then it's a cycle. You continue living life like that. So,
but back to where you were saying what's been going on with me lately. That's been going on with me. I do my routine. And
I'm proud of you, bro.
This girl hit me up.
Just want to let you know that I'm very, very much proud of you.
Thank you.
Like, you're staying focused. I
have to. I started this year with Destiny. Shout out to Destiny.
Shout out to Destiny for letting us record here.
This is actually her house.
We in the bando.
Shout out to Destiny. She put me in the gym. Not that she put me in the gym. I've been in the gym, but she's helping me and
Be
taking me to the
consistent.
gym, being consistent, being my motivator. We do the same for each other. People think we're together while we're at the gym. People, when I'm with her, people think, yeah, they're a couple. People don't go up to her when I'm there. When I'm not there, people go up to her. Which by all means, go up to her. I have a guy that goes up to her, go up to her all the time when I'm there. I dap him up. Like we're literally friends working out, doing our thing. But back to this girl, because I'm gonna handle that because literally told her no second chances. That's for anybody who ever gets with me. No second chances. Once you fuck up, sorry, mamita. No second chances.
What led you to that mentality?
Well, let me tell that mentality. I think more so my mother. Why? Because she never gave anybody a second chance when they fucked up. When I fucked up, never gave me a second chance, and she disciplined me, and it made me to where I am today. And never gave my dad a second chance when shit went down with my dad. Never gave my sister's dad a chance because shit went down with my sister's dad. Now she's with my man that has my little brother and is happy with her life, married 15 years and going on for 16. Like she's happy living a good ass life because she got what she wanted and never gave a man a second chance.
And he's
I'm
never
doing that.
he probably never put her in the position to need
never
a second chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Which goes to show that there's people out there that won't fuck up like that.
They won't fuck up. So it stems from her and knowing, get what you want. You know what you want. If you get it, make sure you keep it. Make sure you nourish it. Make sure it brings you life. Just all in all, make sure there's love.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Love and respect.
And if you guys have the same mentality, same care, and this mentality, it will work out. It will literally work out, and just go after what you want to go after. No second chances, bro. Like, stop playing with me. Just literally stop playing with me because I literally told you, and I'm talking to you because I know you watch my podcast and I know you still watch my stories. I always watch who else is watching my shit. Always. I post a story. Sometimes I post a story on purpose just to see who's on. And I'll be catching motherfuckers. But I'm telling you right now, like, it was all love. It was a good ride. Like, it is what it is. You still have a lot to work on. You still have a lot of healing to do. I had a lot of healing to do back when I got off a relationship, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. It is what it is. You still have a lot of healing to do. Work on yourself, and then maybe down the line we could work on being friends, but never back to where we used to be. That's not a second chance. Second chance being friends, yeah, but that back and forth shit, friends with benefits, relationship dating, no, not with me.
No, eso nunca trabaja.
Not with me.
That shit don't ever work. That shit always gets.
But that's what been going on with me, and it happened with another girl too. Like, it's not that, bro. Is that I'm making it seem like I'm such a whore right now, which I'm not. I'm single. I'm doing my thing. Not that I'm doing slanging it, but is people from my past that come back to like, oh, I've left you, ghosted you, got back with somebody, it didn't work out. Now I'm gonna try again with you. No, who do you think I am? A fucking rebound? No, I'm not a fucking rebound. I'm not the second choice. If I'm not the first, wow. If you picking between me or somebody else, pick the other person.
Type shit.
I don't care. Like, stop trying to come back into my life because I'm looking good, doing my thing, doing like this podcast, doing something good for myself. Like, just leave my peace alone. That's literally one thing I don't like was when people fuck with my peace. That's it. I don't have nothing else to say on the matter because I'm being serious right now. It literally makes me mad when people come back into your life and try to fuck it up. I'm not gonna let it happen.
Yeah, they tried to
I
disturb
literally
your
on
peace.
this past Sunday, I unfollowed so many people. I even blocked a few because I don't want them to know about my life. And back then, I was never like that. I was like, yo, let them see me win. I don't give a fuck. I'm not blocking nobody. That's for some pussy shit. Nah, this time, block you. Don't disturb my peace. Moving on.
Out of sight, out of mind, bro.
If you go the extra mile and make accounts just to watch all my shit, then you a fan. You a fan. And to go that extra mile to do that, nah, you a fan. You want to keep up with me. That's what it is. That's it. That's all that matter.
Facts, bro.
Bro, this shit makes me mad.
Facts, though. No, but it's true, bro. You gotta stand your ground, and you gotta show people that you know your worth. I think that's really important. The fact that a lot of people don't know their worth.
And I know mine. And it took me a while to know my worth. Like, as soon as I got out of the relationship with, not that I got out of a relationship, as soon as me and my girl broke up, I called her my girl. I'm slipping. Me and my ex. I slipped.
It's all right. It happens.
Me and my ex, because she's an ex. I don't even want to consider her an ex of what the fucked up shit that she's done to me in the past. And I already said it in the last episode.
But there's just some exes that we don't count because of because of the
fuck shit, bro. None of my exes.
Yeah.
Like, none of them. One of my exes cheated on me. This other girl cheated on, like, not that she cheated on me, left me without an explanation. Like, and then wants to fuck one of my so-called friends, which I'm not friends with anymore. Like, it's just so much shit that they want to do to me to make me seem that I care. Yeah, it's gonna fuck with me mentally, but the next day I'm back to my regular scheduled program. Like,
yep,
keep it moving. You're not fucking up with my peace. Just keep watching me because I know you are. And that goes for everybody that
type shit. Keep
the
watching.
Cinderella slipper fits.
Keep watching.
If the shoe fits,
keep watching.
It's about you.
Keep watching, bro.
Keep watching.
Keep watching, because this movie just getting started. We just starting. Like, we're just starting. This is the previews right now.
Let it marinate.
We're not even in the fucking beginning of the fucking movie. This is the previews, bro. Like,
we're only in episode 4, baby.
Y'all ain't even ready. Y'all don't even know what's coming. Like, this is sizzling.
Sizzling, yo. When you said that one of those episodes, I was laughing. This is sizzling.
That shit was fucking hilarious. But bro, this conversation has been great. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm proud of you. Like I said, you're doing fucking amazing.
I appreciate it.
And I just want you to keep it going. Keep that same mentality. Same
goes for you. And I will make sure of it every single day. Same goes for you.
I appreciate you, bro. You really, like, this man right here, he's literally like,
don't hype me up.
Nah, bro, he's literally been there for me like nobody else really has been. I mean, I've had a lot of friends really be there for me. Like, I'm going through a moment in my life that's been very, very hard for me mentally and emotionally. And if you know me, you know what it is. I'm not gonna get to talking too deeply into it right now because I'm not even ready to do that. Right. Maybe in the later episodes I will. But this man has really, he hears me out every fucking day. He grounds me. He reminds me. He puts me back on track because it be getting hard out here. It really be getting hard out here. Oh. And you need people like that. You need people that are in your corner and will remind you, keep you accountable.
Right.
Be like, yo, you need to get back on track. Remind you of who you are. Remind you of your worth. And remind you that things get better and that it's only up, you know.
It's only up from here. It's only time to grow, elevate. That's it. No more going down. Yeah, there's gonna be down. This is literally, life is a roller coaster. There's gonna be downs, but we're gonna go more up than down. And I'm gonna make sure of it for her. And that's on.
And that's on gang.
That's on knocking on wood. That's how you know it's real.
Facts, but we fucking love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks for listening. Yo, if you need any questions, please DM me. Feel free to talk to me. I'm always answering my messages because honestly, I don't like when my messages have notifications. Like, I don't want to go up to hundreds, 50s, 20s. No, I like it at minimum under 10. Sometimes I'll be ignoring them, and down the line in months, the notification will disappear because you're not hitting them up back again. But I will get back to you. Just feel free. If you need anybody to talk to, I'm here. If you need, she's here. Like, we're here.
We're all here, bro. We got y'all. We love you. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube. Follow the TikTok that we created. Follow the Instagram. Tell your friends about us. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any suggestions of what you guys want us to talk about or discuss,
shoot me a DM.
Hit us up. If you guys want to be part of the podcast, hit us up. We out here. We love y'all. Peace.
Bye.